My dudes, my dudettes, welcome back. It's another multiplayer game with Linksy. And today we start off the bat with a crazy ass game. Get your drinks ready, pause right now if you're not, and get your drinks ready. And then instantly, forward deployment, guerrilla deployment, Numidian riders charging in at this Roman ballista, in the giant ballista. Fortunately, these guys ended up tangled up together, but instant charge, shock cavalry, Masaesyli managed to get through to the Roman ballista. So, what is this? This is a siege battle in Athens. It's myself and Kamikaze Wazi playing as not Rome, well, as Desert Rome. Where is it? Where is my army? Yeah, my army's over here. Because the Roman completely moved to the other end last second, which is a really dickish move. But I am playing as the Numidian Roman with the amazing Desert Cohort. Look at that unit. So, I am bringing forward Desert Cohort over here. Let's get back here, actually. Where's it going? He collapsed on my army, but he's not doing so good, is he? He completely lost one of his ballists. Did they just vanish? The ballistas just vanished. What? Never seen this happen. Anyway, so yeah. I'm playing against Rome, I'm fighting against Rome, and my ally, the Iceni, are fighting against the Averni. But also my ally is charging out with a beautiful charge of Britain riders. Over here, we've missed it. Ambushers charged through at his ballista. We've been playing really fun factions which have fast units and units that move out of the settlement. Guerrilla deployment, shock the enemy, throw them in confusion, get the chance for your ballista to fire, get the chance for your archers to empty their ammo. And look what's happening over here. The Roman is reforming, is bringing back in his troops. No, I must say, alright, this Roman is a dick. An absolute dick. Okay? You do not break the rules of the game. We went along with it just because we were tired and it's been taking forever to get into a game. But mate, when it is 4 missiles, 2 pikemen and 1 artillery, you do not get 5 missile units and 2 artillery. But anyway, we went along with it because we're good sports, but it's really not okay. Respect the rules of the game. If you agree on something, respect it. So yeah. What are the Averni bringing? Well, you have the usual Oathsworn. There are some Chosen Swords, the Giant Ballista, the Gallic Hunters. Ooh, that was a nice shot from my ally over there. More Oathsworn units, more Gallic Hunters, which hide when you cannot see them anymore. And what is my ally bringing? Well, I believe he had 3 units of Ambushers and 2 units of Light Cav, which leaves him then with Levy Freeman over here, Chosen Spear Band, lots of Britain Slingers. He has Chosen Spear Band over here. Then over here has a lot of Heroic Nobles in reserve. And Heroic Noble General. Sorry. From my end, I'm charging forward slowly. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is happening. My troops are moving forward. I got myself an African Onager. I have, I think, 8 units of Desert Cohort and 4 units of Tribal Slingers. And my general unit, which, if I can find it... Where the hell is my general unit? Where the bloody Nora is my general's unit? This save file is acting weird. I believe my general's unit was somewhere around here, but can't see it. But anyway, yes, I have the general's unit of Numidian Royal Spear Guards, or Numidian Nobles, somehow or other. Roman, 3 Syrian Archers, 2 Balearic Slingers, 2 Eagle Cohort, General Bodyguard. He's got some nice cav, auxiliary cav, more Eagle Cohort, more just general Roman troops, you know, Armored Legionnaires, Eagle Cohort, the shebang. As you will. On the other hand, what do we have over here? Well, after the initial charge, which didn't do so badly, but didn't so well. I managed to escape with one of my Numidian riders. We're going to keep an eye on them because they're going to be very useful later on. But after that initial engagement, the Averni managed to get onto the walls and get off the walls. And they're trying to take the gate. My ally is trying to hold them back. He got his heroic nobles in. These chosen swordsmen will not survive for long. More heroic nobles over here will destroy these chosen swordsmen. They've slowed down. They've seen that they're fighting against these badasses. These are the best of the best that Britain can offer, and they will kill anything that they come across. They destroyed the Romans for a few years as well. The spear band are lighting. Oh, they're facing the wrong. They're facing the wrong direction, but it's alright. They'll hold there for ages because in that conditions they have a lot. My ally has a long line of slingers which are shooting at anything that comes onto the wall. Doesn't do much, but it just does enough that it hurts his units and, kills a lot. What's the Roman doing? Well, the Roman is broken through this side, is making a breach and coming in, pouring in from that side, and is putting his siege towers on this wall over here. Meanwhile, I'm bringing forward my troops, positioning. It looks as if this save file is corrupted for some reason or another. I have no idea why. Because I cannot see my general. My general was here all the time. Somewhere along here was my general. I could be missing it completely, but hey, that's me. Cannot see what's in front of me. So yeah, moving forward, all of my cohorts. I was set up here because the way he was going to attack this side, and I, put up a lot of defenses. All my defenses were in fact set up here, and this is very unfair. But who am I to grumble? He's taking off the, they're taking their time. They're taking their time to attack, and they're taking their time to move forward and inside the settlement. And doing whatever they can to try and gain the upper hand. Now the problem is we are stretched out. Athens is a massive city. It is a gigantic city. It is big. It is very, very, very big. So it is very difficult to cover all possible areas. This is a strong position defending the center, and I put my onager up here to protect myself against any possible incursion. Over here, I'm putting my cohort in specific positions. I'm trying to run out with my Numidian cavalry, which are very tired because they've run all their running laps around the city. And the Roman is now moving to take the gate, but I believe at some point soon I will move one of my desert cohort and counter that. Now, Eagle cohort loses to desert cohort because these guys are somehow better. So 47, 35, 12, 60, 90. These are... They're actually this. Wait, desert cohort. No way. Desert cohort are just remodeled Eagle cohort. Well, that's good to know. But it doesn't seem that. Oh, these are resistant to heat. Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly. Where is it? Where the hell is this? I want to figure out. Where is my Numidian having Numidian noble infantry? I've been looking for them. Doesn't matter, Neabotter, as one would say. Over here, my ally is falling back quickly, is collapsing because, well, he got flanked by the Roman, who moved over here completely last second. The Roman, luckily enough, does not have much left to man all of the ballistas and lost a lot of the ammo. But look at this. So many slingers, so many archers. It's very difficult to stop this. The legionary cohorts over here will be able to punch through the side. At this point, really and truly, my ally should have started falling back completely. That was our mistake. We should have fallen back. We should have reformed our lines over here, stayed in that square, maybe defended this exit here, and just got ready ourselves for a massive, massive charge on our flanks. But we decided to stand our ground and get ready to, well, get rid of as much as possible from the enemy's army. These Gallic hunters are being a pain in our arse. They're attacking us from every angle. Was really not nice. From my end, there's not much at the beginning. I mean, they're throwing their peel at me. I believe I shot a few catapult shots at them. They are on the high ground, yes, but they emptied their peel into my units, and now he's retreating and running away. I think at this point, not much will happen. Mostly repositioning from my end. My ally is fighting small skirmishes along the walls over here. I believe this area over here is just trying to hold these chosen swordsmen as long as possible. His Britons are shooting. Oh my god, look at that. Look at all those rocks being thrown over the walls. His heroic nobles are moving in to stop this, the enemy from moving in. His general is moving this way, the archers. And this is the problem. He had so much ammunition because he had so many more archers that he was hitting us from the side and killing us so fast. We did not have a chance. The first engagement starts over here. My desert cohort fighting the legionary cohort, and I tried to run around and flank him. Over here, I sandwiched his legionary cohort and I started killing it with my desert cohort, which is a fantastic use of space. My desert cohort over here just screening the enemy away, meanwhile coming to reinforce here. The problem at this point is, this is all I have left in reserve. My entire army is engaged because I lost all of my cavalry in this beginning. I mean, 3 units of cavalry. I believe one of my units of cavalry is still somewhere around. Where is it? Cannot seem to find it. Oh, there's my general. Hey, he came back. They paid off the thin air. These guys are so nice. They're such a good unit. Love them to bits. Love them to bits. And alright. Oh, there's my cav. My cav is over here waiting for an opportunity to strike. Now, I couldn't come here because, well, there was nothing. But I just laid in wait, just readying to see what I can do. These are just outside the range of my bullets. I should have fallen back. And this is another mistake from my end. This is an absolute mistake. I should not have fought for this. I should have fallen back. Should have defended the square. Choke point, choke point, choke point. They would never have broken through. Would have been fantastic. But I kept pushing through because I was trying to snipe units out fast before he manages to do anything. I'm not sure what these guys are doing, but they're having party. I've managed to capture this again, and this unit of legionary cohort is getting annihilated. It's surrounded from both sides. They're not doing so well. Yeah, these guys got 50 kills just charging at the back. And these boys are getting fired by the ballista team up here on the siege towers. Okay, let's get this. Oh, this is a beautiful shot. Again, I don't know what the hell is happening. They were glitching out completely. Half of them moving, half of them not. And this unit over here is just fighting. Look at them hitting at each other, moving in. Ooh, this is an... Oh. I think I will use this. There you go. That screenshot was needed. Anyway, sorry. Just had to. Okay, so I captured this again. Destroyed the legionary cohort over there. But look at what's coming in. Look at all the troops that are pouring in. I will not be able to hold this. My ally is collapsing slowly and truly. I think he just called a general retreat with all of his units. And as soon as that happens, the Averni, which did not have much left apart from a couple of Oathsworn units back here and the general unit, are given free reign to come inside the city, and they're charging in, they're capturing the gates. These Britain slingers are holding the line as long as possible, and these heroic nobles are being used as a sacrifice unit. Unfortunately, we did not manage to do much damage to the Romans over here. They did a lot of damage to us, but we couldn't touch them pretty much. And on this side, the Eagle cohort is just climbing the walls and getting ready. This was a mistake from my end. I needed to fall back. For a second I was, but then I saw that my ally was coming through. I was like, no, I have to help him, I was being stupid. I should have told my ally to pass for where his slingers are passing, which are being bombed at the moment, or at the very least block this region and stop the assault back here. But we decided to, fall back for a second, go back in. When the moment I saw these guys coming around, I knew this unit of desert cohort was doomed. And I started seeing, look at that, the complete collapse of this building. That is beautiful. We need more of this. We need more destructive buildings in this game. You should be able to destroy everything. Raise the entire city down. Oh, that's a lag spike. Why is there a lag spike? What is happening? No. Okay, Jesus. I believe it was something to do with here, because even in the game there was a massive lag spike at that point. These legionary cohort, the Eagle cohort, gets charged in the rear by the heroic nobles. This is... I think, he retreats last second. We might have been able to break this in retrospect, but that was from me telling him to run back as soon as possible. Okay, I'm just gonna hide that because it's becoming annoying. And I'm moving more troops here. This was stupid. I should have defended here, and we'll see later on. Because look at this, alright? Look, I think I've selected it, and if I just move slightly forward, I can see this area over here would have been perfect. Clump up his units, shoot them with my catapult. This desert cohort here is fighting for its life. It's getting flanked. It's getting shot at with everything they have. It's taking a beating, mind you, but it's not getting the kills it should be getting. Yeah, I mean, it's 100 kills. It should at least get 160 to 100 kills for it to pay for itself. Now he has more troops moving in, and I'm slowly falling back, but oh, it doesn't look too good for us. Doesn't look too good for us, I must say. We should have continued with this plan, but unfortunately we did not. We tried to do a counter charge. We tried to break them as fast as possible, but yeah. Now another mistake I did. I pulled back my riders. Where are my riders right now? I should have left my cavalry somewhere here in the back, or did I take them outside? Yeah, they're over here. They're completely out of position. They should have been here, because this would have been a perfect charge. I would have gotten so many kills. So many kills. Completely annihilated that area. But unfortunately, you know, the pressure is getting to you. You're trying to get into file and rank. We are losing. Balance of power is in their favor. They're attacking us. They still have a lot of ammo left. We are running out of troops. We don't have much where we can defend, because this is, I mean, this is an open battlefield at this point, and they can come all the way around. Interesting. These guys are still. Oh, these heroic nobles are being shot at the back, but we're doing what we can, right? But unfortunately, it's not enough at this point. I noticed the opportunity to run here, so I'm just pushing my troops, my cavalry. But my cavalry is it's fresh, but it's, I mean, it's depleted and it's very far away. My ally is putting some slingers up here, trying to hold the defense, because this can fire at all of this area and can do a lot of damage. But at this point, his slingers are safe. If I only kept my soldiers there, I would have been able to charge him in and kill a lot of troops. Mind you, I might still get the chance later on. Just for now, it's not yet the chance. I also saw all of these Gallic hunters, but then again, look, 4 units, pretty much fresh, unsullied. The unsullied are walking to the city. Fresh, unbroken Oathsworn units marching through. The Norwegian rider, yeah, again, I'm trying to come over here because I know he has his troops, but it's a bit too late. It's a bit too late, and it's a bit too far. And in fact, I give up because I also see the auxiliary cavalry coming around, not giving me much of a chance. I see an opportunity over here to charge in, but unfortunately, yeah, this is not a good charge. Never charge when a unit is being supported by an equal cohort unit. I mean, I got a few kills, but the charge... Ooh, that actually wasn't bad. But I had 50, right? And I think by the end of it, I'll have 32. Or something like that. At this point, he will unleash a volley of arrows at 43, 42, 41. Yeah, I lost too many cav there. Way too many cav. These are medium. They're a glass cannon. They charge in, they do damage. They did get a few kills, but it was like 6-7 kills, and was not worth the trade. You know, absolutely not worth the trade. Now these slingers, I believe they're out of ammo. Yes, they're good. They're a good unit to absorb the ammo of the enemy, run away to make it more believable. And at this point, I believe I try to aim my catapult over on this side at some point. No, it's not yet aiming. This would have been a very good shot. The slingers are peppering down the equal cohort. Now at this point, the Averni army is pretty much spent, with the exception of his Oathsworn, which is fair enough. But the Roman is untouched, and I do this mistake. I tried to come from this angle, but this was stupid. This was completely stupid from my end. I do not know what possessed me. I thought it was a good idea. I thought I could hold the line while my ally dealt with this, but no, that was not happening. Oh, okay. I see. This was my great big plan, okay? Move my cavalry over here, engage all of this, get all of his infantry engaged, and then charge into his bloody archers from the rear. Assault his archers and delete them. Over at this point, I noticed, and I tried to fire, miss. I think this one hit something. Yes, that hits a lot. And that's, oh, satisfying. That was very satisfying. This unit was, yeah, I mean, it lost nothing. It lost a few. Another volley. Oh, just fell between the ranks. And I mean, my catapult got a few 72 kills with those 4 shots. But over here, I engaged everything, and then I saw the opportunity and I ran in. These Numidian riders, 36 of them left, but they're gonna go for their charge with their lives, and they're gonna go for what is meant to be their life. They're charging in, they're coming in, they're coming in. He's trying to distract me, but no. I got the charge on, and it smashes in. That is such a satisfying charge. They're at 83, they were at 50 kills. Then I'm gonna keep charging forward. I see all of these Gallic hunters over here. I was like, no, I'm taking this opportunity. 142 kills, 160 kills very soon. I believe they reach almost 200. Then I see his archers and I just go for it. Whatever cavalry that can, just charging into the rear. 210, 213, 200 something, but they're dying. I mean, these cavalry, yep, the cavalry is broken. 3 of them, they are 228 kills. But I managed to, yeah, that did a lot of damage. But yeah, it unfortunately was not enough. I thought I could break his archers over here, but it was not nearly enough. At this point, we have very few solutions left to all of this madness. My units over here are sandwiching one of his eagle cohort, but soon he will have enough to sandwich my desert cohort over here, which is losing decisively because it's being shot at from every angle. It's being sandwiched down. This was a loss, a terrible, stupid loss I did from my end. I notice he's trying to surround me. At this point, I cannot disengage, so I just put my troops up, put my shields up, and wait and see what I can do. I'm trying to break this eagle cohort, so I'll be able to deal with the rest. He's charging with his legionary cohort over here, and he's shooting at my legionnaires. These Pila throws did a bit of damage, not much. For some reason, the Averni is throwing a lot of fire arrows, trying to break the morale, but you cannot really break the morale of high-tier units such as this. They work really good with slingers, with freemen and levy units, but not with this scenario. I think they ran out of ammo and now they're charging in. Another mistake I made over here, this is something you should never do. Never stack up units like this. Use your mobility, move them, attack this from the flank, move aside. This unit over here is holding its own, even though it's surrounded, it's being attacked by the arrow fire, tower fire and everything. The desert cohort on this side is moving in forward and holding its ground. But see, my ally did a very smart thing over here. His heroic nobles, they're very fresh, 156 kills, and they're still full health. We're breaking him over here slightly, but he's retreating now when he's seeing the charge that's coming in from the heroic nobles. But that's a feint. That charge is costing us a lot, because the moment we start charging back, I'm not sure what I'm doing over here. Absolutely no idea what I'm doing over here. I think I saw his units moving forward and I tried to face the Pilotro, but it was stupid. And his general just charges in. I don't know what and why we didn't manage to kill him, but look. His general, 14, is just passing through. He's pushing through, just charging through, and he destroyed my the formation of my district cohort. And then he runs back here and starts charging into our rears. We're trying to pull back. We're trying to reform our lines. I'm trying to just sort up a defense, but it is too late. Most of our armies are over here. I'm moving forward slightly. I'm moving forward to try and set up another line. Maybe, you know, try and hold the line, but our ranks are breaking. These heroic nobles, they lost 50 men. This desert cohort is holding the line, but this one got annihilated by the arrow fire from that side. On this side, we managed to break his swordsmen, and the heroic nobles are pushing forward, and they'll probably win that side. But look how much reserves he has. We'll never be able to break through that with our current soldiers. More legionary cohort are coming on this side. My desert cohort are breaking. And that definitely did not help. I think I killed most of my units there. His cavalry is moving forward. And this is pretty much... we've lost this line as well. We have to fall back because this will not hold. We cannot hold this. I don't know why we're not falling back. Why? Looking back at this... Oh, this is why you should not play at 2 a.m. You make stupid mistakes. We should have fallen back. Oh my god, our flanks was complete. Oh my god, this is painful. This is painful to watch. This is really painful to watch. Desert cohort, the chosen spearman, which is an amazing unit to hold the line. fired at from the Assyrian archers from the side. More of his cavalry is charging through. This unit of desert cohort is barely holding the line, but he's pushing through. And honestly, I did push through a bit over here, but it was just charging through ranks of loose soldiers. But this guy is repeatedly once, twice, three times, four times, five times, just charging through units. 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units, 4 units. Like he's been just cycle charging us by running through us. And of course he's gonna get so many kills. Of course he's gonna get so many kills. Of course his general dies. But at this point, this cavalry, it's well, the bombardment starts. The bombardment starts. He starts marching forward, and we start hitting him. And I believe this is when I start manually aiming, and I try to kill his blobs. My ranks over here are collapsing. The heroic noble is dead. My desert cohort is holding the line, but with the heroic noble breaking, they can pour through the gap in our lines, and the rest of our units will break. My allies, heroic nobles, is trying to hold here, and this is a fresh unit. I get a few decent kills on the enemy, but at this point, look how much they have left. Look at the balance of power. It's been a defeat coming from when we lost the fight over here. We've been losing ground very fast. My few units of desert cohort left are charging to the rear of his eagle cohort. The general unit is, I believe his general is dead at this point. That are dying. These slingers had so much ammunition left. Look at these men, heads hung down in defeat, as his general, his auxiliary cav did insane damage to us. But we're breaking him over here, these few units. At the same time, he's pouring through with what he has left. These Balearic slingers, full of ammo. These Syrian archers have used up a lot of ammo, but yeah. And now the remainder of my desert cohort is sandwiched between 4 units of other eagle cohorts and 1 unit of Oathsworn, and they stand no chance in that fight. I believe at this point it was simply just trying to hold the line for as long as possible. So please enjoy. I'm gonna fast forward this next bit till we see the balls of fire. The great balls of fire. Great balls of fire. His general did a really good job holding the line there, breaking a few units, but look at how many troops of his troops are falling back. Over there he broke through, and this is the beautiful part. We're gonna see it from this angle, okay? We're gonna see it. His general is being shot in the back, unfortunately, but look at this. Oh, perfect shot. Another one. Come on. Another one. Oi, oi, oi. This was so satisfying after all the bullying we've suffered. Oh, that feels nice. That feels nice. Another one. Come on. That's good. That's good. Unfortunately, at this point, he was running out of my range of fire, and I wasn't able to comfortably hit him. So I started trying to hit other targets. Mostly, for some reason, I thought his slingers were good, but over here, this unit got so... Oh, did you see that? That was beautiful. His man just being burnt to crisps. I tried to hit his Oathsworn, his general, and look at that. So many Oathsworn dead. This was a completely fresh unit. 15 units died. Oh my god. More units are being killed. I'm racking up the kills with my trebuchet. And another beautiful kill over here. Another beautiful shot. 193. His general has been finally caught, and he's decided to put up a fight here. But this is a bit of a bad angle for me. So I decided to start shooting more and more into his Oathsworn unit and break as much as possible of it. More of the Oathsworns are firing. His archers are doing a fantastic job over here, because for some reason these slingers are not doing a proper job of firing over the edge. I don't know why. They should have had a clear line of sight at this. Meanwhile, this Oathsworn unit is getting demolished. Look at that. Look at all the small stones. They're being pelted to death. I was trying to kill as much of his archers, because if we broke this, I had enough to kill the rest of his army. I mean, yes, I only had 2 units of Desert Cohort and 1 Numidian Nobles, but that would have been enough to kill the rest of this, because they're fresh, they're very good units, they can get all skills, and it's a defensive battle, but If I kept shooting at this, I would have gotten so many kills. Because he was being reckless. I'm trying to move my onager in a position where I can fire over this ledge, but unfortunately cannot really move farther than this line, and that's the only way I could have managed to hit that blob, which is such a strong blob. And that's another mistake from my end. I forgot this unit of desert cohort up here. I could have used that to flank him, I could have, but it was a bit too late. He noticed and he started charging at it. He's trying to hit it from a really bad angle with his slingers, so I'm charging outside at the slingers, but they're gonna get surrounded. My ballista does not have much ammunition left. I believe it's 1 or 2 ammo left. This would have been also very good line of fire, but you know, you try your best. Sometimes you succeed, sometimes you don't. I really need a little bit of water. Oh, something got in the back of my throat. Definitely not Corona. And this unit here is still being pelted. I mean, these guys wasted their ammunition on this, but they got a lot of kills. They got a lot of kills in really expensive units of Oathsworn. I mean, but at the same time, these Gallic Hunters were breaking my units over here. And the blob is forming again. I get 1 or 2 shots left. And I believe that shot pretty much misses. And at this point, I am out of ammunition. Am I out of ammunition? Is there ammunition left? Yeah, it's out of ammunition. 247 kills. You know, this is the blobs I should have kept my ammunition for, but I did not. It's my mistake, it's my bad. These desert cohort are fighting for their lives, they're doing the best they can. The gatehouse is being taken over, and the eagles are surrounding my poor militia. I think with that, yeah, he starts charging at me with his. Finally, my slinger starts returning fire after being battered to bitter smithereens. These slingers pretty much ran out of ammo, but they've killed a lot of Oathsworn units, and they're moving forward. And yeah, I believe this is that, and that is that, and the fight is now pretty much over. So we'll just fast forward the last 15 minutes. From this angle, we should be able to see everything. I believe I pressed K, please. Yeah, there you go. These units are moving in, quite cinematic. Trails of bodies everywhere. Oh my god, the game lags so much in this fashion. Stuttering fashion, I believe to say. There's not much to say. He starts running after one of my slingers, which for some reason moves out of position. The other slinger is left up there and will end up slaughtered. I bring down my... I'm trying to break the Averni with what they have left, but there's too much Romans left, and I'm losing so much of my troops. My general pretty much dies in this end, and when my general dies, I will not be able to reinforce my troops that much more. These guys are fighting against Oathsworn, so every kill they get is, you know, against a unit which is much better than them. And these Oathsworn have been getting a lot of kills. But, okay, this is melting my plastic. Turn on the heater at full force and start melting my plastic. Oh, that is not good. That is very much not good. Well, it's good to know I have a very good strong heater. At the same time, you can see the wild goose chase as his archers are running and his legionnaires are running after my poor slingers. And at this point, I'm trying my best to break his general. His general died, and then his units start falling one by one. But so did my general. My generals died as well over here. I mean, I'm using him very aggressively, very responsibly. It's very stupid of me. Trying to hold the line. Did my general die? I have no idea. Doesn't come up anymore. And his last unit of Oathsworn is dying out here. And I believe now the last 8 minutes we're just repositioning. Whoop, 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 over this side. Yep. Repositioning and fighting on for this little location. He puts an eagle cohort up here. He tries to charge in from this side. I reply with moving my troops as a reply to them, those archers. But he still has ammunition because, of course, he had extra units, which is I mean, if I had more Balearic slingers, I would have loved that. And his Syrian archers are getting pelted with the last bit of ammunition I have on my slingers, which have been running. I'm very tired, and I'm trying to do a little bit of damage on his troops just before he attacks. But I do not. There's no choke point I can defend. If he takes the center, I end up losing, and unfortunately, he's moving in, trying to take the city, and. Yeah, I'm running out of things to say. It's just a desperate last stand trying to get the timer to run to the end. I believe I came close, but not really close enough. I think there were 10 minutes left or something like that. And the last bit, the last charge, the last heroic stand of the desert peoples, the Numidians, as they are fighting against endless legions of Romans. I engage over in this side over here, and I engage over here at the same time. But over here I have half a unit of desert cohort, and he has two full units pretty much of the eagle cohorts, which automatically are better than mine. The engagement over here becomes boom, quite messy. I tried to hold the line with what's remaining of my African onager, but they're shattered instantly. My tribal spearmen, tribal slingers are just running around trying to kite for as much as possible, giving a chance for these few left with ammunition to fire. The general has been dead for a while, so there's very low morale. My desert cohorts start crashing. They get recharged, and then Armilos comes in, and this is GG. And replay. It was a fun battle. It's, if not a bit frustrating because of how this person played and not respecting the rules. But however, I enjoyed really playing this battle because playing it was felt like an unstoppable force was coming at us. We're doing our best to prolong it as possible. The inevitable doom, inevitable. I cannot pronounce words. I am tired. I apologize for this. The inevitable doom that was to follow. I must say, I have to really say kudos to the Averni. He played really well. He knew what he was doing. He did really, really, really good. And of course, Kamikaze Wazi, he was surrounded, but still somehow he managed to get a lot of kills and managed to survive for so long, hold the line for so long, giving me time to reform and kill as many as I possibly, pick off as much as possible from the back end. Most of my kills come from the African Ranger. Anyway, thanks for watching for this video, guys. If you like the content, please subscribe or just leave a comment down below. Or if you don't like the content, just leave a comment down below telling me how much you don't like the content. If you want to send in your submissions, it's at totalwarbro@gmail.com. It's down in the description box below. Hope you like this stuff. Thanks for everything, and see you next time. Bye-bye.